Hi, it's Fanny of Living Richly on a Budget, and today I'm going to talk about 7 smart money saving tips for busy people. That means you. So whether you have a full-time job or you have like 4 kids or both, this video is for you. So let's get started. So this video is not going to be about couponing or anything that takes a lot of time. So what we're going to talk about is doing a little setup for things, and then everything else is on autopilot, and then you're going to keep saving money month after month. Tip number 1 is to compare prices on things that you buy the most and you spend the most money on. Like for us, we spend a lot on diapers every month, like $40 a month. And I compared prices at different places like Costco, Target, our local grocery store like Safeway and Amazon. And I found that for diapers, for like pull-ups, Costco had the best price. So I found out that Costco just has a special size, not special size, but like a certain amount of diapers that you can't buy anywhere else, like in bulk. Like they sold the most amount of diapers in a box, and the cost is lower, even with coupons like at Walgreens. And it's even lower when it goes on sale at Costco. After I figured that out, then I just know like I'm gonna always go to Costco for diapers, and I'm not gonna go anywhere else, and not gonna keep wasting my time checking every month like where's the best deal, because I know that's the best deal. I don't have to keep checking prices. I just know that that's the best deal for me. I'm about saving money and time, because who has a lot of time to check every month? So good places to compare prices are Costco, Amazon, Target, whatever's near you. Check the per unit price. So if it's like diapers, you can check like how many diapers there are divided by the price. And then you'll find the per unit price. Then you can do a side-by-side comparison. Like before, when we were using regular diapers, 17 cents a diaper was a really good price. So I would compare different places and just use that as a measuring stick. So you can use something like a grocery price list, where you just list out the item that you're buying and the different stores and just the different prices per unit price, and then you can just make a comparison and just choose the one that has the lowest price for you. Tip number 2 is to buy things in bulk. I think you already know that Costco is like one of the best places to get things in bulk, especially things that you need all the time, like milk, eggs, diapers, toilet paper, paper towels, cooking oil. The only thing about Costco is when you go in, you have to stick to your list, and it's easy to get distracted by all the cool stuff they have, especially like things that you've always wanted. They always happen to be there. I don't know why. It's like I always walk by and it's like, I've always wanted a power blender. I've always wanted that, and it's gonna sway you away from your budget, and so leave a little room in your budget for those impulse buys, because they are really a good deal, and sometimes if you pass them up, it's not gonna be there again next time you go. So just try to stick to your list and go into Costco with a mission, knowing that you're there to save money, and give yourself like a time limit and bring cash. And I like that it's in bulk so that you don't have to keep going week after week. It's gonna last like a month for us, a month or more than a couple months for certain things. Tip number 3 is to shop at Trader Joe's. I know not everyone's gonna live near a Trader Joe's, but for me, we live near a couple of Trader Joe's, and what I like about them is I like to eat healthy foods. I'd like to buy food with natural ingredients, and Trader Joe's is like the next best thing. They have everything has a fixed price, so when you go, you know how much everything's gonna cost. Like for produce, it's a fixed price. You don't have to weigh anything and figure out how much everything's gonna cost. The price is already there, everything's packaged, and they always have a good variety. So even though they don't have a lot of stuff, they don't have as much as a regular grocery store, the stuff that they have is really good. They always switch things out so that they have a variety, and they only keep the most popular items there. And the prices are low. You don't have to coupon there. The prices are always the same. You don't have to look at a circular, and you don't have to like wonder like, is the price on sale or is it regular price? And you don't have to worry about fluctuating prices. It's always the same. It's because they work directly with the manufacturer. So they get the products directly from the manufacturers. They don't have to deal with a middleman. So you're getting the lowest price. Also like Trader Joe's, because they have a lot of cool stuff that Whole Foods would have. You know, they have like the new health foods, or they have international cuisine. They have buyers that travel the world to get cool snacks. Like they have this Thai tea like mochi that I really like. They have rainbow cauliflower, like frozen rainbow cauliflower that my family loves. The prices on a chicken are pretty comparable to the grocery store. I don't buy conventional chicken. I like to buy organic chicken if I can. And the prices like for chicken drumsticks are $1.99 for a pound, which is really good for organic. And for chicken thighs, I like to buy the all natural, which is also $1.99 a pound, which is a good deal. I mean, compared to a regular grocery store, which would charge like $2 or more per pound. And the thing about all natural, it's almost like organic. It's not completely organic, but what that means the chicken wasn't treated with antibiotics, but the feed that they ate is just not organic. So it's not completely organic, but it's close enough for me. So that's why I like to go to Trader Joe's, and all the ingredients, they don't have food coloring, they don't have hydrogenated oils, they don't use artificial preservatives. So that's why I like going there. And they just have really cool stuff, like really yummy, delicious snacks, food. Their pizzas are great. Some of their pizzas are imported from Italy, and some of their snacks are, some of their really good cookies come from the Netherlands. So you're getting stuff from all over the world, and you're getting a really good price for it. Tip number 4 is to cut recurring expenses. So when I started on this process to save money, when I got married, we just looked at everything and we decided what we could live without. And one of the things we could live without was cable. If you have kids, you don't really have a lot of time to watch TV. And cable was a pretty big expense. It's probably like $40 a month. But we also found another cell phone bill provider. I know people spend a lot of money on cell phone bills. I mean, it can go, like for 2 people, it could be like $150 to $200 for 2 people. For family 4, it's gonna be a lot more. So really think about what you're spending. It's like a monthly fee that you're paying. Like you're paying hundreds of dollars for a cell phone. How important is that to you? For us, we had iPhones before, and we're paying $170 a month for 2 phones, and we decided to go with Android, and it's been fine. It's been a couple years already, and we've lived without an iPhone. We also saved like $100 a month just by lowering that, going to Android and going to another provider. Think about the extra $100 a month you're gonna have. Also check out those pay-as-you-go plans. I think the service is a lot better now, and there's so many choices now. So look into that. If you're on a really tight budget, you really gotta save somewhere, because why are you gonna spend like that much on a cell phone bill if you can't even afford food? I mean, which one is more important? Other recurring expenses are like a landline phone. I still think having a landline phone is important, but you can find alternatives to the telephone company. My dad has something like a special service, and I think he pays like a really low amount every month. I don't know if it's like $5 or $10 a month. I think that having a landline is important for emergencies, because sometimes you have to call 911 and you can't find your cell phone. So what are you gonna do? A landline's gonna always be in one place. Also think about insurance, like car insurance. For us, we don't drive a lot, so we have a low mileage discount through our car insurance. So if you don't drive a lot, talk to your insurance agent about if there's a discount for that. Tip number 5 is to meal plan. I know you're busy and you're like, I don't have time to meal plan, but you do. If you spend like 10 minutes just writing down like your family favorites, like what your family will eat and what you know how to cook without a recipe, just list it all out and have like, 5 to 10 items. You're gonna have enough like meals, like dinners for like a week or 2. A good tip is always to check your pantry and fridge before you go grocery shopping, so you don't have to buy double of something that you already have. I mean, it's so frustrating when you go home, you bought something and you go home, you're like, oh, I already have 2 of them. Like, that's kind of a waste of money because I didn't have to buy that. And what meal planning does for busy people, you know what that does? For a busy mom like me, it kind of just helps my brain just relax. I mean, I put it on paper, like what I'm gonna cook, and it's set. I mean, I don't have to think about it. Like, I'm thinking about it at 5 o'clock, wondering what I'm gonna cook and throw together a meal like Iron Chef. You know, like the last minute, like I have to throw together a meal for my family. I think after becoming a mom, especially having 2 kids, like my brain is just everywhere now. And so when I have things written down and have a plan, it just helps things fall in place and it makes things less crazy. Tip number 6. This may not be for everyone, but for people who like to eat organic and eat healthy like me, because I think it matters in the long term for your health. I know a lot of people who've gotten sick and long-term illnesses, and I think what you put in your body matters. What you feed your body matters. You want the best quality stuff. And it's not trying to make you feel guilty. Just do what works for your family and what, you can afford. But if you want to eat organic and save money, there's a list called the Dirty Dozen by the Environmental Working Group. I'm going to leave the information down below. They have a list of the top 12 produce that has most pesticides. And on that list, focus on buying those organic if you can. Like one of the things on the list is like strawberries and celery, apples. It's important to me to buy organic apples and buy organic strawberries if I can. And like one of the best places to buy that is Costco. I mean, they have organic produce all the time, and they're like the largest seller of organic produce. Check out Costco next time if you want to do that. And they also have this list called the Clean 15. So the Clean 15 is sort of top foods that don't have synthetic pesticides. And for those items, you can just buy it conventional, so you don't have to buy that organic. So save money there. Like before, when I started buying organic, I was buying everything organic, like onions and garlic. But now I'm focused, like I'll just buy I'm gonna buy apples organic, but like onions, no. I don't need to. Like broccoli, I don't have to buy organic. So if you want to check out the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15, you can check out the Environmental Working Group. The link is below, but also I have the list in my resource library. If you sign up to be on my email list, you'll get it for free, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. Other things that I focus on buying organic is eggs and dairy, and also for meat, as I talked before, I try to buy organic. Like drumsticks just cost, they don't cost that much for organic drumsticks, so I buy that. And for like chicken thighs and everything else, I buy all natural if I can. And also for organic, if you buy in season, you're gonna find like the lowest price. And sometimes the organic price is lower than the conventional price. Is that crazy? So like why not buy organic if it's lower, right? And tip number 7, the last tip, is to budget and partition your money. You probably know about creating a budget, but also in order to stay on budget without like having to worry too much, use cash envelopes, like put the different categories like grocery or entertainment in envelopes, or have different checking accounts so that you don't have to like worry about overspending and not having enough for bills. So you can have like one account for bills, one account for like grocery or discretionary spending, like whatever works for you. I just feel like having all of the money for bills all in one account, separate from everything else, will help you pay bills on time and help you separate everything so that you don't spend in other areas and not have enough for your bills. Want more money saving tips? I have a free guide called the Ultimate Money Saving Guide. Click below and sign up for my email list. You can get a free copy of this ebook and also other cool free resources. So I want to know, what's your favorite money saving tip? Leave a comment below and let me know. Also, if you like this video, please click thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Also click the bell so you'll get notified about more videos like this. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. See you next time. Bye. Want more money saving tips? I have a free guide called the Ultimate